What's the problem with Man City, Buvey? Apart from the 115 glaring.
They've gone 1-0 down in the last 3 Premier League games for the first time since 2019, off the top of my head.
That is incredible. You have read a study about that stat. That's great.
Wow.
I don't just say things. Trust me. Trust me.
How do we know that's true? What were the games?
Trust
What were the
me.
games?
Trust me, mate.
There is something missing. Obviously, we came back. It was a great, gritty performance against Luton Town. Adebayo did really well to put them 1-0 up. They performed really well this season against the big sides. We got back in the game. There is an issue. Our midfield is shocking. I really don't like Kovacic at the minute. I don't
Told
think it
you,
works.
didn't I?
Yeah, I'm an optimist. I'm a glass half full kind of guy.
I told you, didn't I?
That's just my vibe.
I remember when I told you that Cole Palmer coming to Chelsea and Kovacic going to you. I asked you, who do you think won that? And you were like, City. City. Kovacic is exactly what we need, man. He's exactly what we need. It's the way he carries the ball.
But you must be able to at
not good enough.
You must be able to empathise why I thought that. Based on his quality.
I was trying to tell you the opposite.
have infinite more experience.
I just don't think he does enough in games. I just don't think
he didn't against Luton Town.
Considering how good he can be on the ball and all that, I don't think he does anything.
And Guardiola against Luton Town tried to double up the midfield. It was Kovacic and Rodri at the base of the midfield, Bernardo running free, Phil Foden running free. And there was still this aspect of Ross Barkley getting on the ball and kind of cutting through us a little bit.
Mustard.
And he was fantastic against Arsenal as well, and they should have got something out of that game. So the way Man City's midfield is lined up at the moment, we won't win the league with that midfield. So he has to figure out, can Nunes come in? Are we signing someone in January?
Do you want to sign someone?
I think we have to.
Anyone in particular, or
I don't know.
because basically the transfer recruitment from the summer just hasn't worked, has it?
No,
do you know what I think the big error was? And when it's Guardiola, people don't like to acknowledge error because he's so good. But I swear, Kovacic, error. Nunes, error. And crucially, the biggest one, give Gundogan 2 years, man.
Yeah.
Give
He wanted 2 + 1, so it was 3 years.
2 + 1. Give him 3 years.
Exactly.
Give him 3 years. Wait, give him 4. Just go, you're wicked. 4.
Yeah, and that was a little bit of arrogance when a club goes to the top of the game, they think everything they do is mustard, and they think getting a 25-year-old kid from Wolves, lower the age profile of the club and get us going for the next 5 years.
What are Man City like? At United over the years, we have this thing, but football fans, I suppose, are all the same at every club. You know, the guy that's not playing is always the answer, right?
What's happening, everyone? I'm so sorry to interrupt your clip, but I have some huge news to bring you. This is very important. You could win a lot of money, all thanks to Super 6. Midweek fixtures. You could win £250,000, all by selecting 6 scores correctly. It is that simple. It won't cost you a penny. You download the Super 6 app, you join our mini league, the code is Club23, and if you predict 6 scores correctly, you will win £250,000. Check this out, though. On the weekend, there is a rollover. So the amount that will be offered to you is £750,000. Surely now you have to download the Super 6 app. Join our mini league. The code is Club23. Play totally for free and potentially win loads and loads of pie and mash. Enjoy the rest of the clip.
Whoever's not at the moment, everyone's
like Mason Mount. Mason Mount changes the whole team.
Jadon Sancho will be sorting this out. It was crap when he was playing, but anyway. Is there any kind of talk around Calvin Phillips with that? Like when Rodri's not there? Because I've seen Pep Guardiola this week.
The other day?
I've seen Pep Guardiola apologising to him this week.
No, he had to apologise. Did you hear what he said? Did you hear this?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Pep Guardiola basically went, we really want him to work. We really wanted it to be good, but he's just no good.
Yeah, not as explicit as that. It was like, it's not working out.
He just said that in Spanish.
Yeah,
he said what I said. He said what I said without the edge.
The Calvin Phillips one ultimately is a £50 million transfer. We've seen millions of those happen in the Premier League that haven't worked out. So I'm not going to criticise the club for that. But when you compound that with Nunes, when you compound that with a couple of others, Alvarez is a great signing, but he's being played in midfield. So that means there's a gap in the midfield selection. There's about £100 million worth of talent that isn't operating in our midfield, and there are now gaps in the midfield.
Do you ever live in a parallel universe? Sometimes I go to this parallel universe and imagine how scary this is. Imagine the situation in the summer where Declan Rice actually goes to City. You've won the league by now because it would be a double-edged sword. You'd be amazing. You wouldn't have dropped all those points when Rodri was out.
Yeah.
And Arsenal wouldn't be brilliant.
I think he'd been the best player in the league.
By a mile.
By a mile.
Total best signing, best player, best
tackler of the ball, best passer of the ball,
mate,
goal range.
Last minute winners, mate. Last minute winners.
Chelsea, they go against United.
Mate.
Leadership, everything you want.
He is unbelievable. But imagine that parallel universe. At one point, we thought that Rice had gone to City, didn't we?
Could have been Rice, Rodri, De Bruyne midfield.
Mate,
And now we've got
Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, but Bernardo's inside forward.
Bernardo Silva is a king, and he doesn't get the love.
And now we've got Kovacic, who can't play a game. Nunes coming from Wolves. I mean, Paqueta's even linked, and we haven't signed him. And Bellingham. So City will have to go back to I think City will try and... Can we get over the line, winning the league this season, and then regroup next summer and try and get a big name in?
I just can't believe that it's got to this stage. Do you think in the summer... No, sorry, not the summer. Do you think in the December transfer window, January transfer window, they're going to have to sign somebody? Or do you think that they make Nunes work? Or make Kovacic work?
Can't work in time. It might work in 3 years. He's a talented kid. He works hard. There's nothing about his work rate or his ethics great.
Because basically you can't win a game. You can't win a game when Rodri doesn't play.
Yeah.
That can't continue, can it?
And there's been issues when he has played.
But because what will happen is teams will work out that if you can nullify Rodri...
Yeah.
You're beatable.
And Luton did that today. Luton packed the midfield against him and they actually
Do you still think you win the league? Because up until now, when I ask you about the league...
off the top, considering.
But when I ask you about the league up until now, you've been like justifiably, because of the track record, but you've been arrogant about it.
Yeah.
We will win the league. I'm not bothered about Arsenal. Good luck to them, whatever. Is there now a genuine chance that you don't win it and you're concerned? Or are you still confident that you'll go on that 14-game winning streak?
It'll be the hardest it's been since the last time we didn't win the league, which is Liverpool. I think it'll be the hardest for us to win the league. Obviously, the historical factor is massive. Not winning, it's hard to win 4 in a row. But Liverpool struggled against Palace. Arsenal struggled against Luton. Everyone's taking points off each other, drawing. We've lost to Arsenal. We can beat them at the Etihad. So I think it's going to be very, very close. It reminds me of the 2013 Brendan Rodgers season. There might be a point between Chelsea winning it. If it wasn't for Gerrard slipping, it might have been Liverpool winning it. Then City won it. Yeah. And we were third for a large part of that season. We won it.
So do you think ultimately your quality and experience will come through? Or do you actually think that you need to sign someone because you're not favourites?
We need to sign someone to make it more of a dead cert, which is crazy to say that. I think we could still win the league with the squad. We should be winning the league with the squad.
Yeah, I think.
It's also there are flaws. I know Arsenal and Liverpool have been excellent so far this season, but they're not. Liverpool have a lot of changes since they won the league.
Their away form is rubbish.
Question marks over that midfield.
Who, Liverpool?
Liverpool's away form, they'd won 4 all season away from home, I think it was, until Palace.
And then Arsenal are still, they still haven't won anything. Yeah. There's still question marks over those.
Jesus got 2 or 3 goals in the league this season. 2 or 3 goals for number 9.
Yeah, but it's not a traditional number 9 though. Yeah,
but we say that a lot. Yeah, Martinelli's got 1 in 16.
But, and that's also when they signed Jesus, he was touted as a traditional number 9. We've got the number 9.
20 a season type.
Maybe. But yeah, so are you happy that Villa beat Arsenal?
I was gassed. Yeah. I was cheering on.
So you're
Sir John McGinn.
You're still seeing Arsenal as a threat, as the threat.
Liverpool are a real threat now. The Palace result cannot go understated how good that was.
Fair enough.
I was worried about 20 times for Liverpool.
Yeah, they look dangerous.
We have to say a huge thank you to Super 6 for partnering with us on this full season. In fact, we are over the moon. They are wonderful to us and we appreciate their support immensely. We have to also let you know that you can play Super 6 anytime you like. It's completely free. And should you predict 6 Premier League scores correctly, you will win £750,000 because there is a rollover up until Christmas Day when it will be the big Millie. Also, the winner of the Club Mini League that you can join totally for free will get to play a football match with us against Pitchside. We will be playing an 11-a-side game and we would love for you to join us. So please make sure that you do.